Welcome to Piplup's Corner. Welcome to Piplup's Corner. Welcome to Piplup's Corner. Look, it's Piplup and Piplup's Corner. Welcome to episode 4 of Piplup's Corner. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to this channel. Hit the notification bell so you know when all these videos come out. We are putting these videos out Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 2 p.m. This probably week 4. Yeah, we're going to do this Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But there's going to be playthroughs on the channel under Rayman Plays. There's going to be other things like faction fights when I finally start that. It's going to be, each round is going to take 2 weeks. So there's going to be like 18 weeks before I get to the playoffs. And the playoffs will consist of the top 8 factions fighting for supremacy in the 2021 season. We'll first start with the draft special 2 weeks before we get to the actual faction fights. But today's episode is going to be about what we know about Brillant Diamond and Shining Pro, and what we'd like to see, or what I'd like to see. Me and Piplup are kind of similar on these things. And now, let's find out. What we know about Brillant Diamond and Shining Pro. Well, 1, it takes place in the Sinnoh region. Yay! We're going back to Sinnoh! Woohoo! It's about time. 15 years since the original Sinnoh games were introduced. Second thing we know is the Underground has returned. Hopefully with secret bases and traps and stuff like that. You'd be able to mine stuff, but we know the Underground has returned. Number 3, the Pokédex from the initial gameplay that was shown looks to have platinum Pokédex elements in it. Because we did see Porygon Z in there. There could be additional elements beyond that because it said there's supposed to be new, updated stuff added to the decks, added to the game as well, from games that came after it. Number 4, we get to either play as Don or Lucas, and probably our rival is going to be the other. Number 5, and this is the most disappointing of all, you can't customize the character. You weren't able to customize him in the original Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum games, so I'd seriously doubt you'll be able to here. Number 6, it's kind of got a chibi style based off the original chibi style, which is not a bad thing, but it seems to garner a lot of hate, and I don't know why. I kind of like it. Number 7. Well, it looks like the Pokédex is going to return. What's it going to look like? I have no clue. But they have the Pokédex clowns in the original video. So, where you got to go to the 3 different clowns, answer their question correctly, and you get the coupon for the Pokédex. And then you find a guy in the middle of the street. He says, "Hey, I'm going to give you the Pokédex now." And 8. The graphics are 10 times better than the original. It looks similar to the original game, but they're better. Now, what do we want to see? Well, not only do I want the original National Dex to be completely there, which is the first 493 Pokemon, but I want to see more than that. I want, kind of like what ORAS did, where once you get the National Dex, that's when it opens up more Pokemon from other regions that were not originally in the game. I love that feature of ORAS, because you can start finding Pokemon from generations 4, 5, 6, and 7 that were 4, 5, and 6 that were not originally in the game. That's awesome. I also want the return of the mythical events that you could not get in the originals. The Azure Flute was not available except for a very short, limited time. And by the time you found out the event was available, it was gone. I want the Professor Oak's letter to show up. That allows you to go get Shaman. Because currently, unless you have that specific Arceus event show up, where you got the Arceus in that 1 week, you probably don't have Arceus from the original games. It was the only time Arceus was ever given out. Shaman has shown up a couple of times in other giveaways. Also, there needs to be a way to get the Manaphy egg and stuff like the member card, so you can get Darkrai and Manaphy, and for Manaphy you can breed it to get Fion. Heatran, I want all the mythical Pokemon that were originally in the game to be there, the mythical and the legendaries. And there might be another way to get the rest of the legendaries to there. Who knows? We don't know that yet. As I'm filming this, there's only been one trailer that came out back on Pokemon Day this year. Number 3, don't make it as easy as Sword and Shield, please. I want the same difficulty as before, if not just a teensy bit harder. I want the difficulty that was Platinum. Platinum was not an easy game. If you did not start with either Turtwig or Piplup in the original game in Platinum, you were going to have an extremely hard time getting past the first gym. 4. Put this in the Mega timeline. You've had Mega Evolution since Generation 6. It's been in X and Y. It's been in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. It's been Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, Let's Go Pikachu, and Let's Go Eevee. Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl should have Mega Evolutions in there and give us new Mega Evolutions as well. Besides, according to X and Y, the first Mega Evolution was Lucario. Lucario is from Sinnoh. The original Lucario that you got from, I think his name was Riley, where you got the Riola egg. The Riola egg. Plus, Megas have shown up in Pokemon Go as of late 2020. So, I imagine Mega Evolutions, I know they're not gone from Pokemon at all, they're going to show up in this. I want there to be compatibility with Pokemon Home and Pokemon Sword and Shield. And that one's a pretty good likelihood. Because these games are made by the same company that made Pokemon Home. So there's a really good chance that Pokemon Sword and Shield will be compatible with these games as well. And there should be an update which the last Pokemon that have not been in Sword and Shield should be able to be there. Not Polkadot Centuries, but should be able to be in their game. The return of all features previously in Platinum, and that includes the Battle Frontier, which is off another island. And I think if you took a turn somewhere, you managed to be able to find Heatran that way. I think it's a Start Mountain. And the next one that I'd like to see is don't bring back the HMs. Don't bring them back at all. I don't like them. Nobody likes them. Find ways to do it without the HMs, because that was the generation. Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum were the generation that had the most HMs, and it was annoying. Plus, I think it had. No, that was Generation 3. Never mind. And, like I said previously, the Battle Frontier needs to return. It was an awesome feature. I mean, you had the Battle Cafe too, out in the area of the Battle Frontier, where you could challenge gym leaders of previous generations, if I remember correctly, gym leaders of previous generations, as well as rematch the gym leaders from Sinnoh. And that's going to be it. In conclusion, I'm excited for these games. I'm also excited for Legends Arceus, which will show up in January. But that's another topic for another day. And as always, check me out on my social media at TikTok and Instagram and hell, Twitter. That's it. I'm making fun of myself. At BDRAINEY2031. It's basically my name with 2031. But anyways, hope you enjoyed this episode. Tell me if you're excited for Brilliant Diamond Shiny Pearl. I know I am. And as always, stay safe out there and be cool by being you, because you know what? You're awesome just the way you are. We'll see you in the next episode. Have a nice day. Peace. The whole thing, and I lost it about halfway through, so what we're going to do is going to discuss what we want in BDSP. As you can tell, we're in different shows. This is a different day. What we want is Megas to return. Megas are awesome. They're just awesome. But we also want, we know that there's a potential Megas, because Megas, the first Mega was Lucario's. It was stated in X and Y. Well, that being the first Mega, that's a Sinnoh Pokemon, so it's got to be coming back, right? What we also want is a bigger Pokedex. You have the Pokedex from Platinum, which was bigger and contained the ability to have about 400 Pokemon. That's about 600, about the same size as the dex that was in Sword and Shield. That would be awesome. No easy rivals. I want the rivals to be a pain in the butt and be snarky. I don't like the, oh, here's 3 revives for you so you can beat me in the next battle. No. There's like, oh, see you later, dude. You're a jerk. Also, what I would love to see, the difficulty not be nerfed. No way, no how. Keep the same difficulty. On the side note, also don't put HMs in the game. Find a different way to allow the player to traverse what they need to traverse. Like skill moves for your party, where you have to use a certain type of Pokemon to do it, but it's not an HM per se. Furthermore, thinking here, the Distortion World, gotta have it. It's an awesome place to go. If it's not in there, I'm gonna be highly disappointed. I love the Distortion World and the storyline behind that. Since it looks like since all the remakes are basically their base games plus elements from the expanded game, I'm pretty sure we're gonna probably see the Distortion World. And also, please Pokemon, put in the mythical events that were not in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, such as the Arceus event with the Azure Flute, the Shaman event with the Oak's Letter, the Darkrai Cresselia event, which involved the member card where you had to go to sleep at one of them, and then you wind up you could go to both and capture them. Those would be awesome. Also, I would love to see a way for a Manaphy egg to be given to the player, so they could hatch it and then find a way to get Fiona. That would be awesome. And furthermore, I'd love the graphics to be similar to Sword and Shield. I know they're not going to be, but that would have been an awesome thing to see. And that's going to be it for today's video on what we know about BDSP and what we want in BDSP. Thank you for coming to this video today. This is episode 4 of Piplup's Corner. The next episode is probably going to be about, I don't know, I think my top 10 game series. Anyways, that's going to be it for today. Check me out on social media at BDRainy2031. And as always, be cool by being you, because you know what? You're just awesome the way you are, and we will see you in the next video. Peace.